Hi. I talk about the world and the world that I perhaps wish could be. I think about people that come into the world. I think about children. I think about the established order which exists in various parts of the world, those which are basically common in association and those that are different, and their continued existence for the betterment of of those who benefit from them. And I see a world, where it's trying to project a certain image that is maintained for perhaps centuries or forever, maybe. You have the established order, and people coming into the established order learning from their placement of what they're going to do, how they're going to be involved in the situation. In other words, you got a mother, father, then children come in, they watch what mom and dad do. They, for one reason or another, perhaps might be motivated to engage in those certain activities, which I'm sure the parents would be maybe glad they do. To have someone doing what you do and can be, you know, an interesting thing. Uh, so if you don't feel that way, if you see something else that somebody else is doing and it seems to be more attractive to you, you might watch the benefits that others receive from doing a certain thing that perhaps snatches you over there. And if that's what it does, then that's okay too. The only um, thing we have to be aware of is that regardless of where your focus is, you have the opportunity to engage, to develop, to learn. And I thought about that in a way when I was thinking about God. And I'm thinking about God putting human beings on the face of the earth. Now, somewhere I heard, I don't know if it's true, I heard it, that they had a group of God's creation that didn't have choice. They were just made, being angelic, so to speak, whatever that means. But human beings have choice. And it appears to me, as I watch through the scenario I just shared with you, people coming from wherever, and then they're introduced into this world by that system that God has established. That perhaps they are here and are scattered in all these different places where they are to challenge, to be engaged in what these are doing or what others around you are doing, or to be motivated by a spiritual challenge, the divine. And so you see, perhaps, this thought that came across my mind, that God is expecting, no! And who knows, I lost the thought there a little bit, but if I can get on the path, maybe it'll come back. You engage yourself in that which they do or don't do, but that divine power perhaps is just hoping that maybe you, out of your choices, could choose to be like God. Choosing, each of us can choose to be like God, or we can choose to be anything else we want to be. And anything else we want to be, we choose, we can be it. And each thing that we choose bring with it is dirty laundry and it's good laundry. And we just have to know that. And that's apparently it, the choices that have been put before we, the American people and people of the world. And we have chosen to say, hey, later for God. We have decided to exercise our choice. And in exercising our choice to represent who, what we are, the first thing we start doing is competing. We're trying to say that we're better than others. We're trying to say that we're deserving more than others. And all of that based upon the opportunity for us to compete. And out of competing, we have other disappointments. We have lying. You people lie to benefit through their process of competing. People cheat, They steal, and even some situations people kill. Situations of trying to be superior to others, instituting opportunities for poverty. And you know what comes with poverty: crime and violence. And out of this poverty, we have homelessness, we have people sleeping in the street, we have pain and suffering all over the place. We got people hating, we got racism, all of this because we now decide to exercise our choice, and in exercising our choice, we're competing with one another. Because while the unity was held together, because we were all working for the common cause of making sure that we could all enjoy and be satisfied in this life, which was the divine way, which kept away the pain and suffering, which kept away the need to hate and be a racist. No, we couldn't go that way. We had to do it our way. We had to choose. And now we have terror, we have war, we have people just trying to tear things down as if they have no cognizance at all of what is proper, what's good, what works, what eliminates pain and suffering, which brings about the, the joy and the opportunity to live the dreams. So, um, could be that God is putting us here as human beings to live, going through all of these changes that I just got through describing, all of the ugliness, as a means of learning what it is all about and having the opportunity to seriously compare it with that inner knowledge that you had through searching your mind, your soul, and your body to determine truth. And you have, perhaps, that's the goal, that you can choose to be like God, choosing to be like God.